Hey everybody, welcome, happy Earth Day. I'm reporting live from Bushwick, Brooklyn. Where's everybody tuning in from? Hello, hello. Hey everyone. Hi Lee. All right, I'll get started in just a minute here. My name is Jackie and we're gonna do an Earth Day sound meditation together, but I'll let a few people coming in. Happy Earth Day to you too. Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. Colombia, cool. Where else? Portugal. I love this worldwide audience. I'm reporting live from Bushwick, Brooklyn in my apartment. I've been isolating here for 3 weeks or 4 weeks now. Mexico, Brazil. Well, welcome everyone. India, Germany. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I'm so happy to have you here and I'm so honored to be part of this Earth Day celebration on Conservation International. They have an insane lineup of stuff today and this is just a small part of it. So make sure you watch their stories after our meditation together to see what's coming up next. We're celebrating Earth Day because it's something that we all have in common. This is where we live and people from around the world are celebrating the importance of our great planet. Also, nature is life. It's the air that we breathe, it's what we eat, it's most of the things that we put into our body, and it all comes from nature. And the reason why we're meditating today is because when we allow ourselves the ability to unplug, we have the ability to listen to connect with nature on a deeper level. And right now, if you're feeling isolated, like I know I am, practices like meditation, practices like connecting with nature can give us a little bit of solace. So today we're going to meditate to the sound of crystal singing bowls. And if you've never heard of a crystal singing bowl or you've never experienced a sound meditation, don't worry, I got you. The reason why we're using these bowls is we're living in a super industrialized version of the planet. And many of the natural, like pure healing sounds from nature, like babbling brooks or birds chirping or water running, aren't really available to our ears, especially if we're living in the city. We don't get to hear these beautiful sounds from nature often. But because of all the high-pitched frequencies and noises that are around us, especially for those living in the city, our mind has learned how to ignore them and to turn them off. And unfortunately, that oftentimes means any of like those lingering sounds of nature are also getting canceled out by our brains. But the reason why we're using these crystal singing bowls is that the vibration of the quartz crystal allows our bodies to relax, and it turns off that part of our brain that ignores sounds and perks back up our ears so that we have the ability to tap into some of those smaller nature sounds that truly are all around us all the time. It's kind of like a new age Q-tip. So we're going to do that together, and to start, you can just find a comfortable seat that's comfortable for you. I'm sitting on a meditation cushion. You can sit directly on the floor. You can sit in a chair or on a sofa. But find a place where you can have your feet touching the ground. So if you're seated, I have at least one foot that's touching the ground. If you're in a chair or on a couch, have your feet planted firmly on the ground. And we're gonna just get started by closing our eyes. If you've never meditated before, don't worry about doing this right. I'm gonna guide us through the whole thing. The whole experience will be around 20 minutes, and I'll let you know when it's time to come out. So now that we have our eyes closed, you can feel your feet connecting with whatever they're touching. If it's your carpet, your wood floor, perhaps you're outside if you're lucky. And wherever you are, you're just finding that point of contact between you and the ground or you and the earth. And we're focusing on our breath and noticing, just noticing its natural rhythm right now. Is it relaxed and flowy, or is it erratic? Whatever it is, it's totally okay. We're just noticing it. We're allowing just for a moment for our body to relax. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths together. And we'll start by exhaling all the air in our lungs with an SH on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Shh. All the way down to the bottom until there's nothing left. Shh. Big inhale into the belly. up into the chest, hold, and let it go. Second breath, big inhale into the belly, up into the chest, hold, and let it go. Final breath together, into the belly, up into the chest, hold, and let it go. And with your eyes remaining closed, you can allow your breathing to return to its normal rhythm. And see if you can notice the sounds of the crystal singing bowl start to enter your space. Allow your body to sink deeper into your seat, into the floor, or the chair that you're sitting in. Become aware of the energy of the earth beneath your feet, beneath your body, beneath the building that you're in. See if you can feel the presence of the earth beneath you. Feel its presence as your breath flows gently in on the inhale and gently out on the exhale. Now we're going to invite the energy of the earth to rise up into our bodies. Through our feet, through our seat that we're sitting on. Feeling its strength and allowing it to fill us with this nurturing, protective, strong, supportive energy. Big inhales and big exhales. Beginning with our feet, noticing the energy coming up through our toes and our ankles, tracing the arches of our feet up to our ankles, into the calves, the knees, the thighs. Pausing for a moment to really feel into that connection with our planet. And on the next big breath, imagining the energy from the earth rising up into the hips, up into the abdomen and the belly, feeling this energy anchoring you down into your seat, feeling supported. Noticing that your body might feel very heavy in this moment and allowing it to rest. Now we invite the energy to come up through our chest, our back, and our shoulders. muscles there. Stretch with the inhale and contract with the exhale. Allowing the energy to slowly move up your neck. Over your shoulders, down your arms. It feels strong and supportive. Moves back up your arms. And now it begins to move over your face, your jaw, your lips, your nose. It's coated your throat, your neck, and it has moved all the way up to the top of your head. Now imagine this energy just shooting out the top of your head like a fountain. Your entire body is full of the earth's energy. It's moving from your toes all the way up to your head and out of the fountain. And as it falls like a fountain, it just goes right back into the earth, connecting you with it. as we go back into the world or go back to work. See if you can live this energy. Knowing that this connection, this energy from the earth is always available to us. Your eyes remaining closed, as the sound of the bowls begins to dissipate, you can bring one hand up to your heart. And as you notice how your body feels now after 20 minutes of meditating together with hundreds of people, see if you can also feel into a bit of gratitude for our home. Thanking the earth for this energy it's just given you, and feeling into how good it felt to be able to give it back as well. Sending the earth love while at the same time sending yourself love. You can allow your hand to come back to your lap. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, stretching out in any way that feels good. And in your own time, you can open your eyes. Thank you guys so much. And if anyone has any questions about the sound bowls or anything that I talked about, there's a little question mark box at the bottom of the screen next to the comment box. And if you want to send me any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. You can also reach out to me at It's Jackie Cantwell. It's tagged at the bottom. But more than anything else, I just want to thank Conservation International for putting on this amazing day of content to celebrate our planet. And you can just check out their stories to see the incredible lineup of stuff that they have coming up for the rest of the day. I'm so grateful for all of you guys for taking a moment for yourself, and also to just relish in this place that we get to live together, and really think about what it means to be connected to it and to take care of it while also taking care of ourselves. So I see that people are feeling good. Please let me know how you're feeling also. If you want to just write in the comment box how you feel after that meditation. Oh, you're so welcome, everyone. Such an honor. All right, you're welcome from Germany. It's just so cool to see so many people and to feel connected online, even during this strange time. I have a really, really cool question. What are some of the ways, this is from Alyssa, she says, what are some of the ways we can use the power of community to connect? And this is such a relevant question right now, especially when many of us are being isolated at home. And I know for me, I run a community for a living. It's called Medi Club. It's a monthly meditation gathering, and we aren't able to meet in real life. And in fact, I've been on my own in my apartment for 4 weeks now. And the power of community is so important right now, because even while we feel alone, even while we all have been affected by the coronavirus in different ways, the truth is that we're all connected because we're all going through this thing together. So reaching out to friends, finding meaningful ways to connect over the internet, using screen time with your heart in mind, and maybe setting up Zooms or setting up community things online, and having moments where you really feel connected is so important right now, just to remember that we're not alone. This is another question from Bay. Can you do sound bowl meditation on your own? Absolutely. In fact, I taught myself how to play sound bowls about 2 years ago. And I got my sound bowls from a company called Crystal Tones, but you can do sound meditations with one bowl. There's also Tibetan bowls, which are made from metal, and they're a lot more affordable. So absolutely, I would just suggest getting a cheap one off Amazon and taking it home and just making it part of your practice and start experimenting with it and seeing how the sounds make you feel. All right. Oh, this is a great question. How can we connect to nature more in our daily lives? Weird right now too, if you're isolated in your apartment, there's still ways to connect with nature. In fact, a really good friend of mine, Alexa, wrote a really cool article recently. And a few of the ways that she suggested are, 1, look out the window and just allow yourself to be in childlike awe of all that is happening outside your window. Even in the city, if I take a moment to look outside, there's birds, there's bugs, there's cats and dogs. There's all kind of stuff happening if I just give it my attention and realize just like the beautiful, awe-inspiring moments that are happening all around us. The second one, which is one of my really, really favorite things to do, is called grounding. And that is, even if you're in New York City or Washington, D.C. or wherever you are, we are lucky that we have parks with grass. So finding a place with grass, taking off your shoes and socks, and allowing your feet to touch the earth. It's not very often that we get to do this, especially when we're living in a city, but taking time to allow our bodies to truly physically connect with the earth and taking just a few deep breaths like we did during meditation is amazing. And the last tip that I'll say is taking a moment of gratitude before you eat a meal and thinking about everything that went into that plate before it became food that you could eat. From the sunshine that hit it, the soil that the seeds were in, the people on the farm who look after the land, what that land was before it was a farm, really just being kind of like conscious about these like small day-to-day things that are so connected to nature if we only think about it. And I think I have time for just about 2 more questions. Oh, this is another question about sound bowls. C. Lestial asks, can Spotify sound bowls sound work? Late at night is perfect too. Yes and yes. In fact, I have a few tracks on Spotify under my name, Jackie Cantwell. Spotify has a wealth of crystal bowl singing tracks if you just type in crystal singing bowls. And if you put on earphones and just allow yourself to lie down or sit down and listen to them, the sound is incredible. And yeah, that's a great way. The second question is, late at night is perfect too. Yes, these have an incredible ability to relax and recalibrate our nervous systems, which clears our mind and preps our body for rest. So it's really, really good for sleep. And in fact, the Big Quiet, the company that I work with, we just released a sleep track through Audible. So if you look at The Big Quiet on Instagram, you'll see that we just posted a link to the Audible sleep track. And so I would definitely check that out too for sleep. And let me take one more because I have so many cool questions in here. Let's see. Thank you. Where did you get your singing bowls? My singing bowls, the ones that I was playing, I have 7 of them here. They're all made from pure quartz crystal and they're treated with different precious gems and metal. They're from the earth and they're from a company called Crystal Tones. They're the only company that's making this version of singing bowls called Alchemy crystal singing bowls, and that's because they're the quartz crystal that's treated with the precious gems and metals. All right, everyone, I have to say thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for taking the time for yourself and for Earth. And if you have any other questions, you can reach out to me at It's Jackie Cantwell, and it's pinned in the comment box. Thank you so much.